All right, thank you so much for joining me on yet another exciting episode of the Heatwave right here on QTV. My name is Charlie, and for the next few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, I got you in the studio, one special guest. You can't talk about Zambian music without mentioning his name. He had a #1 song that stayed on the charts, won him awards. Going to talk more about that, but for now, allow me to introduce to you T-Boy. How are you, man?
It's actually T-Boy.
T-Boy, that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's how I say it.
That's what Jamaican like?
Yeah, man. In 2005, the first album that I recorded, I used to call myself Tanonga, my real name.
Yes.
So then, written songs by T-Boy, TBWOY.
But same person.
At first, yeah, I didn't wanna get known by any other AKA name. I wanted my name.
Yeah.
But then it was very difficult for people to pronounce my name. And people used to call me T-Boy, 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 T-Boy.
Yeah.
From when I was a little youth, man. Yeah, so then I said, okay, I'm T-Boy.
Yeah.
And I sang it in one of my songs, the first songs ever. Master Yoti was reminding me about it today.
Yeah.
I was telling him there was a point he used to put some other people on the charts.
I saw that post and I'm like, I'm not going to be part of this here post.
Yeah. So, Muse,
yeah,
the dancehall guy,
yes.
Me and him go a long way.
Yeah.
I think about how many years now? I should have known Muse 15 or 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, he's the one that called me T-Boy on a dancehall song.
Yeah.
He says, no, they don't pronounce it as T-Boy, it's T-Boy.
Yeah.
So then, I would write it as TBOY just because I knew Zambians won't get it. Yeah, so afterwards, after I'd gone on a little break, music-wise, of course, because I have a full-time job.
Yeah.
The reason is I just got somehow bored doing the same thing over and over.
Right.
Going to ask for a show this side, I got bored and I said, let me try and do something that is going to lead me to some other thing so I just get stable. Not that I want to work for a long time in a full-time arrangement. I just want to manage to accumulate a bit of wealth and then just work
live your life.
own.
Retire probably at 45 and then you just...
Not even 45, man.
Yeah.
I won't get there.
Wow.
Not even 45, maybe at 40.
Great goals right there. Let's you actually are one of the fairly successful artists in the Zambian music industry. Let's talk about your song, Matuzio. Man, that song was a mess. It just messed up all radio stations. When you're writing that song, did you ever think it was going to be that big?
I prayed and I actually dreamt about some of the lyrics on the song because there's so many times that I almost gave up on music. Like, I started a long time, man.
Right before that song?
Yeah, man. That song came after my first album.
Yes.
My first album wasn't even heard. So the first album, I recorded it under Soundwave. Though the first ever singles, I recorded them the time there was, I've forgotten the name of the studio. And there was a studio where they just had a computer and, on the computer I could only record two channels.
Yeah.
In 2 channels. One should be the backing vocal, the other one should be the chorus and lead vocal.
Yes.
Yeah, so from that project then I went to Soundwave. Soundwave when it was just opening as a studio. Jerry Fingers took me up, recorded a few songs, and from there we recorded at his house. It was crazy. The album dropped, there was the likes of B-Flow.
Yeah.
I met B-Flow a long time, man. Did you know that I'm the one who used to do the one that he does, the bibbidi. I used to do it as tickety. Ask him.
You started that?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Ask him.
Awesome.
Then I would go on my first song that he ever featured. I went like, chant it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Ask him.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys go way back.
So we go way back, and then he sort of like picked it up, and yeah, he's a good mate of mine. And I remember us walking from, Arakambat. Me, I was staying in Arakambat. He was staying in Chilenje.
Yes.
The time I was schooling at NIPA, we would walk all the way there and come back home in the evening, late in the evening, 21, 20, and singing songs and just, encourage one another. One day we'll be there.
Exactly.
One day, I remember even one time sleeping in a club because we had no transport money to get back home.
Waiting at Kuche.
No, Kuche, and then we're gonna roll, and we started working.
Mwatuziwa came out, gave you a couple of awards, won you a couple of awards. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, first of all, it was the movie TV best song of the year and video of the year. The way it happened, I remember I was performing at some hotel. They just opened some hotel.
Yeah.
And there were fireworks and all, and people started calling me, "Hey, T, we are voting for you." And Ephraim was on top, yeah? So many votes, and it was live.
Wow.
The way those awards were, people were voting in live, and there were thousands of, movie TV was big at that point,
Yeah.
and yeah, it still is. But then there were so many people who were watching that it was like the biggest private radio station at the time, and the only radio station at the time. So it's like all eyes on that particular show.
Yeah.
So then Ephraim was topping, I think, 500 votes more than me, and people were just calling me, no, now you were there, now we are there, and people were calling and calling and calling, and that's how come I won the best video of the year. I still have that award.
Yeah.
And then we went to Radio Phoenix. Phoenix, I won the best written song of the year, and then I was runner-up best song of the year. There were those awards. I don't know, those awards only came once.
Yeah.
And we were given monies.
Yeah.
That even this time, people don't give money, I think I
Wow.
got 5 million kwacha for that best written
The odd
song of the
currency.
year. Yes, odd currency. And then I had 1 million kwacha talk time for the first time.
Wow.
I kept on calling everybody that existed
Like,
in my phone.
I won the award, man.
Yeah,
Like, you just gotta
those
hear
awards
this.
were sponsored by Airtel then.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Matuziba, I was just, I released a couple of songs. 2009, there was Kumbukida that came through. Kumbukida never gave me any award, but it was just there on top.
Yeah.
And then 2010, I went to Kiami. I was just recording songs. There was a deal that I had with KB.
Yes.
And there I got to meet Tishon. KB called me one time saying, T, I think I have a guy that you'd be very interested in meeting, but I really don't know stuff about dance or music, but maybe you can tell me if I could sign this boy or not.
Wow.
So then I heard the songs. There were 2 songs, and I said, KB, give me this boy. I'm going to mentor him, and I'm going to be with him. And after that, I decided to open my own record label, which we called Busy Bile, me and Tishon.
Yes.
I think you're one of the guys that we invited through even for
Right, yeah, I remember
the
that.
launch, and even the likes of Sean Kester. Yeah, that's how things were musically. And then 2012, I didn't do much of music because 2012. 2011 was more about climate change and stuff, and I even traveled representing Zambia for climate change. I should have been the person that would have talked about this. I met Mrs. Robinson, the president of Ireland, in Devon. I never spoke about them. And I was
never even
people
tweeted
saying,
anything.
No, I represented, I did this. And I'm like, Ndino Pwala,
You should have been the first
I
person
should
to
have
actually
been.
do that.
I should have been.
So now
But
you
I
got
don't.
it. Now, so next time you're gonna meet somebody, we're gonna sit on Twitter.
Yeah. There was a documentary that was showing about me and climate change on ZNBC for over 2 weeks or so. I sang the song with Tishon. Yeah, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
So then I paused in 2012 because I had signed up. Me and Tishon had signed up a couple of musicians.
So at
the
that
likes
point
of
now you
Wezi.
were working with Tishon and building the label now.
Yeah. That's why we call it Busy Bailer. I didn't want people to know that I was behind the studio. So the Busy is me, T-Y-T Busy. And the Bailer is Sean.
Yeah.
So I didn't want people to know, because I knew if once people know that I'm behind, they're going to underrate the studio. So it's better we keep releasing songs.
Well, we knew.
And no, it was after. It was after. People didn't just know. They didn't even know.
Yeah,
the
there was
producer
even a
Tishon.
connection there.
So when they come, we're making songs, and people are shocked. Like, oh, up to now, people still don't. Some of the people don't even know that I'm the Busy for the Busy.
Now they know.
Yeah. So then we decided to hold our, auditions, and we chose, I think, about 7 musicians. There was Wezi. I liked Wezi from the very first day.
Yeah.
And I mentored that girl like my child, man.
Yeah.
So from Wezi, there was the likes of Mwape. Of course, he didn't come in through the auditions, but we still work with him now. If you heard Tishon's Grateful song, he's a guy in the background.
Yeah.
If you heard my
Grateful is a jam.
If you heard my Ubaba Mtima, that's a guy doing the backing vocals. We still work with him up to date. And so that time, I was more in trying to uplift other musicians so that we grow together.
Right.
Because what I saw was, my thought was, if I uplift these young musicians, one time that my music is not doing fine, they're going to be the ones uplifting me and taking me very far.
Right.
And surprisingly, some of them never even talk about me, but I just look, man. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
That's
some
what
of them,
fame
you
does.
see them thanking different people. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's okay. As long as I'm living my life and making my money, that's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You've taken a lot of young artists under your arm, and then they've got. Who are some of the prominent ones we could talk about?
For now, it could be Tishon himself. Thank God for that. He's a very talented guy.
Right.
And we were working, and I must say, even the times that I was getting low on my music, he was a person that would also push me up.
Right.
And that 100%, I can never regret. It worked out for me. Yeah. Wezi, yeah, we are cool, but one thing that I don't like is she never gets to mention that what, you know. Yeah, we're cool. Now I have to let it out to the public, because I've been watching from a distance. And the mother called me last year when we were at the awards. She says, T, your daughter has grown, and I'm sure you're very happy. I called her. I said, call your daughter here.
Yes.
And she called her and she says, oh, no, but no, this guy, it's TV, man. Certain times you don't have to talk about certain things, but I don't need to have certain feelings in my heart. All I have is pure love. And I really, really wish everybody that I had a hand on, you know, the very best. It's not like I'm suffering. People complain when they're suffering.
But just a little gratitude would go a long way.
You know, when you say thank you, and don't just say thank you to me when you see me. Inside your heart. And what I want is, if I help you, I don't need you to help me. I need you to help somebody else. Jerry Fingers told me that.
Right.
One point, I almost gave him 100 kwacha. I was a broke guy, man. And Jerry Fingers tells me, T, I don't need this 100 kwacha right now. What I need is for you to go and make music and help others.
Right.
After he recorded me like four songs. And that's what I did. And I expect other people to get to do it also. And yeah.
That's totally awesome. All right, so now, apart from music, you are one person that is so strong when it comes to business. You're an entrepreneur. Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, man, the thing is, I'm not a person that just likes in, you know, sitting. I'm not like my mom. I wish I would be like my mom. My mom was a multitasker. She would do a lot more things. Yeah. She was a grade 11, first of all, dropout. Thank God for her, because even if she was a grade 11, she managed to do a few things business-wise and stuff. It's a pity she died when she was very young. Up to now, if she was still alive, I think she would have gone a very long way. Yeah. But then I'm trying to do business. Why? It's because I don't believe in just having one way of income. Yes. The reason why I went to school is so that I can't be bossed around. Anybody can't call me, tell me, no, because we wanted K to perform, but because K is not available, she's gone there, so we want you to come and perform here. And, you know, I don't want that talk.
And you're getting tired of that, actually saying that.
If you want me to go and perform, call me and say, T, we want you to come and perform, not out of self-pity, like, I'm begging because I need to eat. No. That's the reason why I don't get to do so many shows now. It's not like I'm feeling myself, man. I'm one person that believes in trying to improve, man. The time that musicians never had a say on their intellectual property rights, I sued Airtel. I was just a nobody, man. I used to walk up to the court, their business. Why? It's not like I felt myself, no, but the stuff that I believe in. Right. I used to walk up to the court there, and I won the case. After winning the case, musicians started getting monies from these music collaborators and all that. So there's like my sacrifice, an opener. Airtel never ever hired me after then when I sued them. And from then, I've never even gotten any endorsement by any cell phone company. And I've been thinking, could it be that these guys who used to work here are now everywhere now. And now everywhere, and they've sort of blacklisted me, but I don't care, man. Right. People need to know People need to know about their intellectual property rights. People need to know that that's their money.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
and that issue was really big in the papers. Do you feel that action alone did more damage or good to you, or vice versa?
For me, I do not care really. Yes, it did bad. It did a damage to me in terms of getting money, because I only got once off. And thank you to Mr. Greg Coney, who is a strong lawyer.
Yeah.
The man told me, see, T, the way we're going to take this, these guys are offering me money so that I shun the case, I leave you alone.
Whoa.
And the guys were calling me to say, T, shun your lawyer. And they are whites, man. I didn't believe in that. How do I shun the person that I live with, who's already rich in Zambia,
Yeah.
and I follow other people just for 10,000 kwacha? I said, no, we're going to go with it until it gets there. So the reason why I get to try and do so many other things at the same time is just because I want financial independence, and I want to say, book me if you feel I'm talented and I'm going to impress you.
Yeah.
Don't book me out of self-pity because you think I need sugar or I need to pay for my rent. So that's why he say, Oronchitu yama jombo tingenam. For me, it's different. My talent, I don't compromise. There's a charge that I have for it. But if I'm going to kunyamula malasha, kufaka hapa, as long as nothing andalama, paribe vuto, because anybody else can do that job.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it for survival. But if it comes to my music, nobody else would ever sing like me. I'll die. So my music is my pride. This other thing, I'll get to do whatever it takes.
Absolutely.
As long as I can survive. I won't survive for music. So
Yeah.
that's what makes me do so many things. So now I have a branding company that I call Do It. Do It. Why? That was the day I stopped drinking beer, by the way.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend that messed me up. So out of depression, she gave birth to a colored baby. So out of depression,
Whoa.
I drank a lot of whiskey that day, man. Too much whiskey. I almost died. Not the day, but the whole
period.
the whole
when that thing
period,
was
like
happening.
1 month, 2 months, because it was somebody that I trusted. And I'd stopped all my CD stuff, just thinking, no,
Now I gotta settle
Then
down
after
and-
that, I think, I don't really complain about that, because certain times God uses things that we love to change us. Because the way of life that I was living, maybe I would have died in a car accident because I was drinking too much. Maybe I wouldn't have been this sharp person that I am now, responsible person that I am.
Right.
But he had to use somebody that I love. So I actually don't hate that person, not at all. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't even go to court or wherever, or maybe expose her like other people do on social media. No.
Yeah.
Because it was a blessing in disguise to me. So after fainting and coming looking at life, I said, my music has gone low. My business is nothing I'm doing. Today, if I were to stop work, where would I go? Yes, I make money, but I drink it all. But today, if I was fired, I was told, no, we no longer need your services here, where would I go? What would I do? So I said, from today, I know I can't control the alcohol controls me, so I will stop. And I know my music has gone low, but now I need to make my music, make sense to me.
Yeah.
So even if I'm not getting any money from music, what I need is the music to take me different places. And so I make my money in other ways. So that was my thought. Whilst they were putting that thing in my mouth, I was lucky. I hear they push it from the backside sometimes in those.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but they pushed it from the mouth.
It was that serious.
Yeah, it was serious at Fairview Hospital.
Right.
So they pushed it in, and I was looking. The camera was getting in up to here. It showed me I had sort of burns because of a whiskey.
Yeah.
From my throat, but I was looking very healthy.
Right.
And even on Facebook that whole time, I'm
Wow.
looking on the camera, but I'm on Facebook, and it went up to down here.
Wow.
And the doctor told me, you have 2 months, don't drink for 2 months. But then I said, I'm just gonna stop drinking because it messes me up. One time, my friends will tell you that I would be this good guy, but when I'm drunk, I'll just say whatsoever that is on my mind, Yeah, but then people would complain about my alcohol, so it's like I was stagnant, not moving.
Right.
I would come to Lusaka from Pemba, come to record in the studio, and I'll just get drunk and just, another day will pass, another month will pass without me recording. So I said, let
So
me
it's eating
stop.
out on your time.
So then I said, I will do it. That's how the Do It was born.
Wow.
I said, Do It. This name must be. That's why the first ever t-shirts I made were on my heart here all the time.
Yeah.
I said, this is a promise I'm going to make to myself. I will never stop working on music. I will make sure I complete my education and study maybe something else. You know, I will make sure I start another business.
Right.
So I will do it, and that's how the Do It was born. So we do branding, capes and stuff. I didn't want to wear that stuff today because you people were going to charge me no advertising.
Yeah, we're gonna. But you promised me a t-shirt, but I still need it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Anytime.
Right. So now let's get back to music. As we're winding up, you are one person that is very vocal and instrumental in terms of shaping Zambian music. If somebody decided today that they want to get into music, what would be your advice to them?
My advice is, yeah, music is a beautiful thing. Others are making a very big living out of music, and it's possible. But music is not for everyone. You might be very talented, but it will not just be for you. The most important thing that you need to do when you recognize that is get a side job, get a side whatsoever, or a side income that will be able to provide you with music so that you don't beg. I hate begging personally.
Yeah.
So that you don't come in my inbox always telling me, no, help me, I need help here and there. Yes, helping is okay, but also if a person demonstrates the willingness to wanting to do something, don't just sag around. Kuvata be maturushi, kusaginga na kutura matu, kuti no, nifuna tandizo. Tandizo ima bwela ngati, we mwine waka wazishita bwanji. Wafako, waenda wa record nyimbo emozi faceka, ukarecord nyimbo. You know how I got to record my first song? I went to sell 2 bags of maize in Chiwombo.
Wow.
Then I came with it.
You became an entrepreneur a long time ago, man.
Because I didn't want to beg, man.
Yeah.
I asked my sister, hey, atubwanji ngakugulise kofi mi ushita chani. No, nifuna ugulisa milisi natoke ningabwele palibe vuto. FRA man has followed me for a long time.
Wow.
So I went there. I was right at our farm, because we are big farmers, man, where I come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ask for the chenders, we are big farmers where I come from. Sinima Biana and Sony. Tinakula manager Farmboy International.
Yes.
But so I went on the, just near, it's opposite the market, on the road, and I was selling the maize. And I got 2 bags as bonus from my sister. And I came, I recorded a song here. I wasn't even embarrassed, man. So then I look at the person who says, no, me, I'm an orphan. I've been an orphan for a long time. What can you tell me? So don't just sit. Have something that will help you to do something. And then those people that are talented, not only in music, but certain things, it's only when you put your heart, be it music whatsoever, put your heart to it and work towards it, pray to God, and your doors will be opened. And remember, it's not all times that a certain formula that worked for your friend will work for you. Formulas are different, and there's no formula to success, really. I might tell you that I sold 2 bags of maize, but if you believe you can ask somebody who will help you, people are there, good people are there, they'll help you, they'll give you the money.
Yeah.
But it's not always. So if you recognize that people are not forthcoming, please don't start stealing, don't start doing whatsoever. Just, you can make money the right way and get to music, you know, get to higher lengths of music. And I'm seeing music getting better now. Musicians from Zambia are making a lot of money from music, more than Izinchito Z says. By far. By far, I can attest to that. Musicians are making so much money, but people don't know. And the number one killer of music is us, the musicians in Zambia. We do not value ourselves to a level where people would start valuing us. We can go on and on discussing about this so you understand my point.
I get it.
But it's us musicians that need to wake up and put ourselves in a certain value that will make people believe and value us the way we want to be valued.
Absolutely. I want to close with the newest video. You're one person who always works in silence and then you just wake up, this new video, watch it, it's amazing. Tell us a bit more about it.
I initially wanted to do the video in the US, but I didn't get time. And the other producer in the US never felt the sound that much. He felt a different kind of sound. So when I went to Namibia, my job, FRA, sent me to Namibia for a conference. Yeah. I was the most junior person, and thank you very much to you, my bosses, for sending me, believing in me. Today I'm saying that if I never said it. They sent me there, and I was so surprised. The day I was in New York, that's the day I flew into Zambia just to get my laptop and get things, and I was another flight again to Namibia.
Right.
So then I sat there after the conference was done and I said, what, do I just come out of Namibia without doing anything? Let me do a video. So I called up a guy called Dinaf.
Mm-hmm.
When I called him, he wanted me to work on some songs for him. So we worked on some songs. Then he said, how much money can I give you for the songs? I said, I don't think you can give me money for the songs. Let's just keep it there. So I said, you know what, hook me up with a guy that shoots videos instead of you paying me money. So he hooked me up with a guy that shoots videos, and all I had to pay was logistics for that video. And we got to, produce a video there. And that's how come that video happened. And yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
awesome.
the magic. And my bosses asked me, when did you get to do this? Because
we sent you
we
for
were
work
almost
there.
we were 5 of us. All of them were my singers. I'm like, well, the time that you were at the room after work, that's the time that I went to do my stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some serious work ethic right there.
Yeah,
man.
I had to find time for that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So anything is possible, really, as
Right.
long as you want to do something. You don't need to sleep the same sleeping hours that everybody does. You can go an extra mile and sleep later than everybody, and you get to achieve that.
Yeah.
We are tired from working, and I get to work again extra hours, and people don't realize, only to see that, this
There we
guy
go.
has got a music video.
Absolutely. One thing I like about having you on the show is that we can go on talking the
Thanks,
whole
man.
damn day, man. But thank you so
Appreciate.
much. Really appreciate. Keep shining, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate to everybody that wants to do anything in life. It's very, very possible to get to do anything, because God has vested and He's created you for a reason. You can be absolutely anybody. The most important thing is, my story and your story can never be the same, but your story can definitely change to the better, yeah? Please buy it on the line one more time.
Till next week. This has been Charlie. You've been awesome. Thank you so much. It's bye-bye.